All right. So it absolutely amazes me that today, in this world in which we live, the world of the children that go to school are still being taught the BS lies of what happened to 9/11. On 9/11. Well, happy. I think today's 9/11. Let me check. Well, hot shit, it is 9/11. Hot diggity dog. Oh, wow. Anywho, they're not telling them the truth. On the day in which the government literally killed their own bystanders, the innocent people, they're still lying about it. It just pisses me off. You know, that maybe if they actually start telling the truth of how they kill their own on their own soil, maybe then we'll actually believe them, actually trust them. Actually, no, hell no. But, I mean, for God's sakes. A neighbor's friend, daughter came home. I was hanging out with her. And she was saying, oh, our teachers, because her mom's like, oh, what did you learn today? And she's like, oh, the teachers were teaching us about what happened on 9/11. And I'm thinking to myself, ooh, creeps. They're teaching you about what they did to their own people on the day of the massacre, that they killed hundreds of thousands of innocents. And she's like, yeah, and we saw how the planes hit the towers. I said, what planes? There were no planes. There are no planes. She's like, there aren't? I was like, no. I said, let me tell you something, young lady. Let me tell you the truth. You want to find the truth? You're going to find it the cold, hard way. The conspiracy theorist way. In this world, you're going to find out that the news media is something you will never be able to trust. Let's just get that one point clear across. Second of all, they have operations and this holograph technology that they can put on the TV screens and say this certain thing is happening, when in reality, nothing of it is truth. Nothing of it, from us seeing it from ourselves in our own way, is ever happening. She's like, I don't understand. I says, don't trust the government. No matter what they say. No matter how they make you feel. No matter how important it is to them. Don't do it. Ask questions. Save yourself. And if they say, oh, you'll be doing the best thing for humanity. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Whose humanity are we going to be doing the best thing for? Our side or your side? Because if it's on your side, I'm sorry, we're not going to be the winners. If it's not going to benefit us in the long run, it's for you in the end of it all. And I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. I don't trust it. I said, there were no towers. Even her mother, she's like, really? She's like, no, there weren't no towers. She's like, then how did they come down? I said, it was demolished. The way they were stacking down on each other like that, they were she's like, yeah, but when the plane hit, it blew. I says, yeah, because they timed it. They had this all pre-planned. Same thing with the Titanic. They pre-planned this. The money went missing before the Twin Towers were being attacked. And then they're like, oh, the other country did it. Oh, it's them. It's them. It's them. Remember this. When they're pointing a finger somewhere else, they're pointing 10 more thousand fingers at themselves. Same thing with this whole, oh, the virus is in China. It's in China. It's over there. It's there. Same shit. Same old shit. It's them. It's them. They did it to us. Yeah, same shit. Between 2001 of 9/11, 2001, and 2019 or 2021, what is that, 20 years? 10 years? I'll have to look it up. From 2001 to 2021, 19 years. 19 years between the Twin Towers being attacked and the innocent bystanders losing their lives, and us having this stupid-ass bullshit crap of a virus. Oh, God. Run for your lives. Bullshit. Everything's freaking planned. Question everything, friends. Question everything. If it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. Ugh. It's bullshit. And I was even telling things about them eating mermaids and how the elites are doing this and they're organ harvesting and abducting children and this other stuff. And I was like, you heard about that, right? And she's like, no. This is my friend, the mother. She's like, what the hell are you watching? I was like, YouTube. I'm watching YouTube and Facebook. She's like, I never heard any of that. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I watch more than you do. Oopsie. I'm guilty. Oh. But, I mean, it makes you wonder how much of it is true. But I wouldn't be surprised. It's another, conspiracy theorist, black hole, rabbit hole, and it's full of the cabal bullshittery. So, hey. Whatever. I don't know. Something's gotta give. All in due time. Yeah, so they're still not telling the truth to the innocent bystanders that they program at school. How sad. So nothing's gonna change. Apparently, it looks like the next generation of students are going to the prison school. Because school and prison, very similar. And you have to basically support both because the taxpayers go to both industries. And yet you house innocent lives that are brainwashed for the rest of their lives. And yet you house criminals that are kept good, bad, and the ugly. And we have to pay for their survival, their existence, when the evil ones should be definitely thinned out and taken care of because they did evil to innocent bystanders. And yet those are innocently charged with bogus crimes are tormented and threatened and bullied and God knows what else. Ugh, I can't even imagine. I don't want to. Ugh, no. So sorry for your innocence. May God make it right. So, yeah. The world's a messed up place. It sucks. And here I'm thinking, I want a child. I'm like, no. No. And yet there's this woman that comes home to her child that's got a black eye and his clothes are, like, not even what she sent him to school with. And yet he says, oh, yeah, the teacher took me to the basement and changed my clothes. Why in the hell is she doing that? And they find out that's like the third or fourth child they did that to. Someone else's child to. Oh, so this is a repeated offense, I see. And yet you're getting away with it. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Creepy. My God. Yeah, that's creepy. It was like in Tennessee or Georgia or Alabama. I don't know where. Yeah, if my child came home with different clothes and black and blue eyes, I'd be like, alright, someone's gonna be losing their fingers, their dick, and their freaking life. I mean, or I don't know what, but yeah, nope, you don't mess with a parent's child, no matter what. And I can understand where parents would actually have hidden cameras in their backpack or on the child somehow. What the hell is going on? That is so sad. It's so creepy. So damn creepy. Ugh. Sick perverts. I hope they figure that one out quick. And they punish the teacher or custodian or whatever it is doing that to those innocent children. God, you can't even... Oh my... I honestly wholeheartedly believe and this is something that guy that just got shot in the neck and died yesterday said, and I wholeheartedly believe him, and I trust it. If the government and society made the living in the 1970s or 80s, or what was it, 40s, 50s, if the women were able to could afford to stay home and actually be home with their children, none of the shit to the children's innocence would be tampered with. The father would be able to be the one who makes the money and brings home the bread and meat, and the mother would be able to stay home and educate the children and be able to protect them. So he does his job, she does hers, and it's a happy ever after family, basically. Because both sides of the spectrum are being taken care of. Lights are being paid, bills are being paid, children are protected and educated. And and education is actually more valued and actually more controlled in the aspects of how the mother wants to teach and protect her children, the family. So basically, the family on both ends was being protected. That's just how I feel and how I look at it. Because the woman is being herself and being able to take care of what she needs to, house and children, and the husband's be able to be the man and be in his masculine energy, and she's in her feminine energy. And everyone is in a perfect world, of course, la-di-da. In their homeostasis, equal frequency of unity. And I'm sure it's still possible of having that. I know it is. I mean, damn. I was joking with my friend and saying how I told her about how she kind of listens to the same thing about Jesus being married to Mary Magdalene and then having... she said she heard about that. I says, oh, did you also hear that he was married to other women and had children with them? She's like, no. What? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, that sucks. I was like, well, yeah, it sucks. That sucks. And you wonder why we're having this man problems to this day, 2025. Because she's apparently seen this guy from Alabama. How she finds him, I don't know. Let's hope he looks better than the last one I saw. Oh, God. He looked like a Viking with a shaved head, and he looked like a homeless hobo. I'm sorry, but he looked like a piece of trash that had legs and clothes on. Sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm just being honest. I'm being myself, for God's sakes. Love it or leave it. I don't care. And, yeah, I was like, you know what? And you wonder why we have the problems today. And she's like, yeah, you think. And I was like, if that's accurate in any aspect of the word of man history, then Jesus is to blame for the today's generation of men being womanizers and cheaters and being married to this woman but having 5 other wives over here. I mean, what the hell? It's like, thanks, dude, your bloodline fucked us up. And it fucks us up, too. I said, did you also hear about actually Adam being, basically a woman on a plate? Served women, 5 or 6 different women, they all refused him. And she's like, no. I was like, my God. She's like, wow, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah. Lilith was the first one. Eve was the second. And then so on and so forth. All of them said no to him. And she says, you know why, right? I was like, no, how? What? She says, because he's gay. I was like, really? She's like, no, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't know. It could be possible. You never know. I was like, well, if Caesar and Brutus were lovers, who knows how long this Gayism crapola was going for? I mean, who goddamn knows? Who knows? Why? I mean, with all due respect, please do not have children listen to this conversation, because it's definitely going to be X-rated right now. Dark energy here, or adult humor here. I have no understanding, unless maybe if I was a man, I mean, why you would want to stick your genital in a dark hole. Why? What are you looking for? Your soul? I mean, for God's sakes. What is it up there? Is there another universe we have yet to discover? Huh? Is there we get to the heart of the matter? What? What's up the dark tunnel? Please. Ew. No, thank you. Sick. Gee whiz. And I'm sure some women have had a nice pleasurable moment experiencing the dark tunnel. That's on you. That's on you. No, thank you. There's a reason for everything. God makes the organs the way they should be. Place them where they're supposed to be. No more, no less. Whatever. We all been little naughty little gremlins. Crotch gremlins. We've all been crotch gremlins that have been naughty. Whatever. Hey, explore, discover, and just learn. Just don't do it again if it wasn't a good experience. Just don't do it again. Don't set the world on fire, damn it. We're still trying to put out the last 20 years of the bullshit we've been through. Because of the damn demon rats. Damn you. We're still trying to put out these freaking fires. God bless, man. Enough. Oh, well. I'm going to have my tea, and I'm going to call it a day. Yeah. So you have a wonderful day, and no glory holing. So, yeah. Shut up, go to bed. Eat your Wheaties. Love ya.